In 1963, I was about to open a new laundrette in Liverpool. I was managing a group called the Duckles. We recorded this great song called Louise using, three-part vocal harmonies. The record comes out, goes to 88 in the NME charts. Now you ask me what record comes out just at the same time. Love Me Do by the Beatles. The Beatles with an A. And for God's sake, what a name. They copied everything from us. Same haircut, same suits, same guitars, same everything. Look at the concert we did in that theatre in Bristol. That was really wild. And Nicky wasn't left-handed. Well, in 1964, me and Nicky were living down the Cromwell Road, opposite the laundrette. With the boys, we used to listen to a lot of American Chicago blues in those days. And I told them to do Louise that way. It was great. So I decided to call the group the Rolling Ducks. It was tribute to Muddy Waters sort of thing. We were doing very well, picking up the girls. In fact, we did a tour in America. And then I hear that another Brit band is over there at the same time as us, the Rolling Stones. I didn't believe it. It was the same inspiration, the same look, the same feel. They'd copied everything. Anyway, have a look at this show. It was back in Baltimore, I think. Now, Biff, he didn't look like a faggot. In 1966, me and Wilbur went off for a holiday in Santa Monica in California. And while we were there, Wilbur did a demo, putting in very intricate vocal harmonies, very new. Well, my Aunt Cindy takes the demo down to a friend of hers who was A&R at Shark Records. They go wild about it. They sign us. And I called them the Beach Ducks. So I convinced her to put up some money for the video. And we decided to go down to the beach to shoot it. And there, about 100 yards down the beach, was an enormous American film crew filming a group called the Beach Boys. They'd copied everything from us. Same vocal harmonies, same blonde hair, same girls in bikinis. Have a look at the video I found in the storeroom over my aunt's laundrette. Now that was fun, fun, fun. This was back in 1967, in August. I remember that. And the boys were rehearsing this song, Louise, and they had a problem because Sticko just wasn't holding the beat. I mean, he was all over the place. And it was making him so mad that one day he kicked his drum kit over. And then I had this inspiration, the great idea. I said to the group, look, play loud. Put the amps up on 10. And at the end, I want you to kick it all over, destroy everything. And it did it. We were off. I decided to call the group The Wuck. Then one day, Nicky tells me that down at the Croydon Palace, there's a group doing the same thing. They were called The Who. Anyway, listen, look at this show. A bit of our show now. Now, that was violence. That was heavy.
Louise, you're only 16. You're so tight in your jeans. I just want you to touch me, to feel me and to heal me.
Well, in 1968, I'd redecorated the laundrette with flowery wallpaper. I was even calling it Mandela's Love Laundrette. And in those days, we were rehearsing a song that lasted, around 20 minutes. That was Louise. I just developed a new light show for them and decided to call them the Duck Floyd. And then one day I go down to a Vasarely opening in Chelsea. There was this group called Pink Floyd, and they were just kids, straight out of the university. I fell over backwards. They'd copied everything from us. I mean, the spacey atmosphere, the music, the bell-bottom flowers, the light show, everything. Have a look at the end of the concert in Exeter University. It was so intense. Yeah, I remember very well when I discovered Afro-American music. Biff and I used to listen to a lot of it in the back room of the laundrette. That was in 1972. I'm sure of that because machine number 3 overflowed again that year. I said to myself, now, this is real music. So we rehearsed that really good song called Louise, and I decided to call the group the Ductations. It's a name which swings, don't you think so? Sounds good. And then we did a TV show and everything, a Dave Allen show. And next week, what do I see on the very same show? A real American black group. They were doing exactly the same thing. They were called the Temptations, but they'd copied us. Now listen, have a look at this. And you tell me, where's the groove? Where's the openings?
Louise was born in the ghetto.
No kidding.
In downtown Chicago. an exciting sight. She was only 16. Only 16. But she just made a fool out of me. Listen, Louise. Please don't tease me, Louise. You drive me crazy, Louise. I'm on my knees. I just want to make love to you. Louise. Please don't tease me, Louise. You drive me crazy, Louise. I'm on my knees. I just want to make love to you.
Well, in 1975, me and Wilbur, the guitarist, went on a trip to Kingston in Jamaica. And there was this strange, different music with a different rhythm. I mean, it went sort of like... Anyway, I had the intuition that this could flood the world. But their songs were terrible. And I had a really great one, Louise. So there we are, back in London, recording down in a little studio down towards Brixton. I decided to call the group Duck Marley and the Sailors. And suddenly up comes this guy called Bob Marley and the Wailers. They copied everything from us. Same groove, same dreadlocks, same cigarettes. I was knocked flat. But have a look at this taken from one of our recording sessions. And we were cool, man. In 1977, Biff tore a hole in his jeans. Now, I didn't have a needle down at the laundrette. I mean, I wasn't a tailor, was I? So I fixed it with a safety pin. And that gives me the great idea. I mean, listen, let's tear our clothes, have orange hair, put padlocks in the noses, and just scream Louise. So we do a gig down at the Dustbin Club, and we destroyed everything. I'd called the group the Duck Pistols. Then I hear about this other group called the Sex Pistols. They'd nicked everything from us, except that they didn't play badly on purpose. Here, have a look at the gig. I mean, that was energy. Real, pure fucking energy. Took everything. I mean, just everything. Now look at me, I mean, tell me, who do you think people are going to remember? Who are they going to remember in 50 years from now? Huh? Go on, you tell me.